Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited with 83,330 miles. It's in really good condition for the year mileage. The front end, especially the lower portion, does have some intermittent rock chips throughout. None of them are really large or very noticeable. They're all relatively small, but they are there. Paint looks pretty good. We do have some minor issues, like this portion of the bumper here has kind of become dislodged a little bit. And then over here we do have two rather large blemishes. I say rather large, they're a little bit smaller than my pinky nail. For reference, we do have a dent on the forward part of the hood. You can see that. It's not serious, but it is there. And then we do have some smaller rock chips across the front of the hood. Again, not a big deal, but the vehicle is not perfect. Moving over to the front driver's side fender. That is in excellent condition. That fender is completely unscathed. It looks flawless. Front driver's side wheel. Got a little bit of rash there, but that's all. Overall looks pretty good. Driver's side mirror here, great shape. Front driver's side door. It's in good condition. Small scratch here, but not really a big deal. Rear driver's side door. The door itself is in good condition. However, when you move over to the kind of fender guard here over by the rear quarter panel, it is scuffed pretty much the entire way around. Looks like somebody got a little too close to something. Thankfully it didn't touch the paintwork. Paint looks good, but this plastic guard here is scuffed. Rear quarter panel, driver's side, excellent other than that plastic molding I just mentioned. Rear driver's side wheel, fantastic shape, no blemishes. Moving along to the back of the vehicle. Back bumper looks excellent. No flaws there. It does have a backup camera and reverse sensors. Face of the rear hatch looks excellent as well. No defects there. Back of the Jeep looks really good. Even, well, I guess right here, there's a very, very small dent in the trim, and then it is scratched just a little bit, but it's very difficult to see. And typically that kind of plastic rubber guarded area in the center is a very high wear area on most vehicles due to cargo going in and out of the rear hatch compartment. However, it's in considerably good shape on this vehicle, especially given that it's 7 years old with 83,000 miles. Moving on to the passenger side. As the sun hits it, you can kind of see the paint a little better. You can see that this is actually a green car. It looks black, but it is a very nice dark forest green, I believe. I think the actual paint code for this is black forest green. It's a really, really nice paint color. I like it a lot. Passenger rear quarter panel looks good. Looking at the rear passenger wheel, we do have considerable amount of wear around the lip, but it's only cosmetic. Rear passenger door looks really good. No issues there. Front passenger door also in really good shape. Passenger mirror looks good, just a few rock chips, nothing major. Front passenger fender also in fantastic condition. And the front passenger wheel, a little defect there. And then we've got a little bit of rash over here and coming up right there. Overall, it looks good. I'll go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the vehicle. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from a sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis if you were to own the vehicle yourself, and helps give you a better overall idea by separating the larger, more obvious flaws from the smaller, less significant ones. Just going over every detail and pointing out every flaw makes the vehicle sound like it's in worse shape than it really is. But walking around it, you should only be able to see the more obvious flaws, and that should give you a better idea of the condition of the car. Hopefully I've given you that peace of mind. Checking out the interior here, we do have beige and black with very nice wood inserts. We do have express up and down front windows and express down rear, power locks, power mirrors, power adjustable seats. They are memory seats as well. Perforated leather, heated and cooled. Got a heated steering wheel as well with a power steering column there. One of my favorite features in a car. We've also got twilight sensing headlights there and push button start. These limiteds are very nice. And here on the gauge cluster, we've got absolutely no warnings. Everything looks good. Here in the climate control area, you can see that we do have dual zone climate control settings. It's very easy to change the settings. We've got heated and cooled seat options there, along with a heated steering wheel. We've got navigation as well. Everything works very well, very easy. You also have Bluetooth. Under the media controls, you can control the audio from your phone. Here are some of the other infotainment and HVAC controls there. Ignore the lights looking all weird. That's just from the sync rate from the video. Those lights both are constantly on. They're not flashing. That's just because LEDs have a certain pulse frequency that doesn't sync up with the video and makes it look like the lights are flashing. Cup holder there, super clean, looks good. Little coin change area here. Great shape. Automatic transmission. Auto dimming rearview mirror. We do have a panoramic sunroof here. Very nice dual pane setup. Whoops. Hey, that's not what I want. So that's for the shade. Okay, I guess it'll only do one at a time there. Now that I've got that figured out, we've got the shade all the way open. So as I've just demonstrated, the buttons on the left are for the actual glass panes, and on the right is just for the shade. Then we've got our rear hatch release there in the center and our dome lights. Cruise control, paddle shifters. This car has a lot of options, very comfortable, surprisingly, I guess modern. For being a 2014, this has a lot of features. Checking out the back here, we've got the model here for the luggage cover in the back. So you can actually install that in the rear slots there and have a luggage cover to cover just under the glass. It's really nice to have if you carry expensive equipment, as I do, carrying my photography gear with me. Here we've got different climate control options. We've got a 115 volt inverter there, and we've got rear heated seats with USB type A plugins. Pretty much everything you'd need for a long trip. Very practical, very useful. Let's have a look at the engine bay. So here we've got our Dodge V6 humming away ever so quietly. This thing doesn't really make any sound. It runs and drives great. Sounds very healthy. It makes a surprising amount of torque, honestly. I figured that these Jeeps in my mind have always been kind of underpowered, but it gets around just fine. It feels really good to drive. The transmission's very responsive, but also comfortable and relaxed. It doesn't shift hard and buck or do anything like that. It's still a very smooth shift, but everything feels very responsive. It doesn't feel lazy or anything like that, so it's actually quite pleasant to drive. And in my opinion, the condition that the paint's in, it's nice because you don't have to worry too much about, oh, you know, am I gonna get a door ding? Am I gonna scratch it? It's already got a little bit of wear on there, so it makes it a little bit of a better daily driver. Tons of amenities, I mean tons, super comfortable. This really is a fantastic vehicle for the money. So that is our 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this car on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.